Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Wave 2 of Deluxe Vehicles, the Cobra Fury. Now, for all of you die-hard G.I. Joe fans like myself, you'll instantly realize this is a, re-release, maybe slight retooling, I'm not sure yet, of the Cobra Rage, which came out in the early 90s, I think, if I'm not wrong. Of course, some very nice box art. I gotta say, everything the Pursuit of Cobra is doing with their vehicle boxes, absolutely a win in my book. And over here you can see he comes with your Alley Viper Officer, which looks to be a straight-up repaint of the Alley Viper. Of course, over here, got a picture of him on the side of the box. Over here, a close-up of the Cobra Fury. Same deal on the top of the box. Down here, you can see the Alley Viper Officer spell card, and it says, Alley Viper officers specialize in urban combat and lead platoons of Alley Viper troopers in ground assaults. These Cobra officers train their troops to conduct bash strike operations of takeover and sabotage in cities around the world. In an Asian city, they battle the G.I. Joe team to prevent them from infiltrating a Cobra warehouse. Mission equipment, anti-tank high explosive missile launcher system. Of course, onto the back of the packaging here. Let's actually get this glare off the box if we can. And it says, has a firing missile launcher, a mine dispenser, an opening cockpit, opening engine panel, rotating Gatling gun, flip-up battering ram, of course, obviously from the city strike environment, and elevating gun turret. And up here it says, Cobra Fury tanks roll through the nighttime streets of an Asian city to test their prototype engineering and firepower. The compact design allows these vehicles to move easily through roads and alleys. The battering ram and side-shot missile launcher can clear obstacles in their path with plenty of direct force and concentrated fury. Over here, the Alley Viper officer has the standard Alley Viper helmet on, so maybe we'll get some accessories in this box. That being said, I'm really excited to have this bad boy. Let's pull him out of the packaging. And first, we're going to be having a look at the Alley Viper officer. Now, this is pretty much just a straight-up repaint of the Alley Viper. Oh, on a side note, really quick, the knife fell out of the top of his sheath. Once again, seems like some of the Alley Vipers have a problem with a knife staying in. I do still have it, but I just kind of laid it to the side. He does have two knives, both of which are removable. And of course his helmet, which is the standard Alley Viper helmet, just painted purple instead of its regular red. I was expecting a little bit more from the figure, honestly, just as far as design, because let's actually bring in the still on card at this point in time Alley Viper. You can see, I actually think they lost a lot of great detail by going with this just standard black and gray, especially on the pouches and just the various gear. I even think they could have just kept it a standard Alley Viper and said, oh, you know, sorry guys, you just get an extra one. Instead of giving us this kind of, just a dull figure. He really takes a loss losing all of his paint. But overall, he's still a solid figure. Got the full range of articulation for a G.I. Joe. Double joint at the knee, legs go forward, back, out, ankle joint. Of course, arms go out, do a full 360, bend at the elbow, spin, watch the knife once again, and spin at the wrist. And of course, this version of the helmet they gave us has a flip-up visor. So that being said, let's move on to the Cobra Fury. And here we have the Cobra Fury out of packaging. Of course, I have the Alley Viper officer sitting up here in the elevating turret. But a very nice looking vehicle here. We'll get a quick 360. Of course, this is after full sticker application. Now once again, the turret does elevate. You just kind of push up here, click into place. Now your Alley Viper's up. You can swing these guns around. Of course, the turret can spin. The cannons elevate. Also, you have a Gatling gun on the front here, which has a little wheel you can spin. And the battering ram on the front flips up. So, a very nice looking vehicle. On a side note, when I put this all together, I did end up with an extra gray missile. And the only thing I can figure out is if you don't want the functioning missile launcher attached, you can pull it off and slide this right back over, so you just have two of the standard gray missiles. Unless I'm missing a place to put them on, which I don't think I am. But there's a button right here. You press this. Boom. Let's put that back in there real quick. Of course, over here you have a flip down I guess this is supposed to be another rocket. And there's a lot of great... I mean, there's just a lot of storage space in general for Alley Vipers on here. Of course, you've got your dual cockpit up front, where you've actually got a pretty nice console. Kind of hard to see right down in here. So you can fit 2 Alley Vipers down in there. Of course, you've got your officer up here in the cockpit. Well, elevating turret. 2 foot pegs on either side, as well as 2 foot pegs and a grab bar on the back of here. Also, you have your mine dispenser, which you just pull out. So you can see the mines drop out. To get back in, you just slide it in. You got 4 mines. Drop each one in its slot. It's a simple design, but it works. Over here you actually have your engine access panel, which you can pull off. Let's actually get the light down in there. You can see some of the detail they put in there. I've never understood, they always put so much detail into the engine panels inside of them, but they never take the time to paint it, which really makes just displaying it without the panel on a waste of time in my book. You know, if they actually took the time to put some paint in there, it would really be a lot better in my personal opinion. So, oh, and of course, it rolls really smoothly. So overall, this is from Wave 2 of the deluxe vehicles from the Pursuit of Cobra line. At the time of making this video, a tiny bit hard to find. Some stores in my area still haven't even started carrying the Pursuit of Cobra line. I got these offline. Overall, it is still a repackage of the Cobra Rage. And I can't quite tell if anything's been retooled or not. Personally, I don't even recall having the Rage as a child, so it's new to me at the very least. There's a lot of super nice detail on here. If you've got a lot of Alley Vipers, you can put them all over it. Just overall, absolutely worth the 25 bucks in my opinion. The one thing about it though is, once again, I really just feel like they should have given us a standard Alley Viper, because that just is a repaint, and they didn't really give him anything to make him look like an officer beyond the others. Of course, if you want the current folded back down, you just snap it back into place, and there you have the Cobra Fury. Once again, a solid pickup in my book. A little disappointed with the driver, but other than that, you got a great looking vehicle to go in your Cobra display. And that being said, this is JTrain997, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.